Hello, neighbors, and good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the chat. Let me just get my microphone adjusted. I am Squealer D, and I am back again. And this time, my friends, we are in the wonderful world of finance, and we are diving back in this time to learn about Thinkorswim, which is the high-tech TD Ameritrade platform that we are going to use to trade stocks and options and other things on as soon as we learn. So it is number one priority that we learn this. So first we're going to read about it and then we're going to check it out, all right? My hair is kind of in my face today. It's kind of staticky from all of the rain, guys. I am in the Pacific Northwest and it is rainy days here. Alrighty. So, we got chat up. We got the coffee, guys. D for dinero, because that is what we're learning, right? All about the dollar. Okay. We're going to win these dollars $1 at a time. And it starts with learning. Anybody that tells you that it doesn't start with learning, guys, get away from them. Julia Glum, guys. Look at her. She kind of looks like me. All I have to do is put my glasses on. So, Julia Glum is a graduate of the University of Florida. Okay, Julia. Let's see what you have to teach us about Thinkorswim. And then, guys, we're going to bop onto the platform and check it out. Maybe we'll order a stock. I don't know. We'll check it out today. See what we could do. Okay, let's get started. Dipping your toes and your wallet into trading, depending on how deep you're diving in, you're bound to hear about Thinkorswim. Okay, enough water puns. Here's the deal. While sleek startups like Robinhood, Coinbase, and Webull make headlines as they cater to an exploding population of investors interested in the stock market, there are also scores of people trading on the high-powered platform Thinkorswim, owned by TD Ameritrade, which has roots dating back to 1975. Thinkorswim is known for its elaborate and customizable interface packed with research and analytics. That level of detail can be useful but intimidating, which is why we come in. Here's a comprehensive guide to everything you need to know about Thinkorswim. Alrighty, what is Thinkorswim? Thinkorswim is a trading platform with desktop, web, and mobile versions, guys. I have it on my desktop and I have it on my phone. The one on my phone, traded options on it. The one on my desktop, it's got a great, and I'm going to show you guys, the desktop version has a learning section that is beautiful, guys. Ooh, we're going to learn on it. Get excited. The desktop version is downloadable software, and there are Thinkorswim mobile apps available for iPhone, Android, tablet, and smartwatch. The different versions have different capabilities, but overall, you can trade stocks, mutual funds, ETFs, which are exchange-traded funds, options, futures, bonds, CDs, and Forex, which is the foreign exchange on Thinkorswim. Who uses Thinkorswim? TD Ameritrade has 11 million client accounts with over 1 trillion in assets. Hey guys, 11 million is half of the number of millionaires in the United States. So that means that half of the 22 million people that are millionaires have a TD Ameritrade account. It's not a coincidence, guys. It's not. So, JJ Kinahan, Chief Market Strategist at TD Ameritrade, says Thinkorswim is best for active traders and investors who are hoping to interact with the market. But because the platform has such a wide range of technical features and trading tools, experienced traders can enjoy it just as much as first timers. So guys, the reason I went with TD Ameritrade is because of that reason exactly. Somebody told me if you start on Webull, you're going to want to go to TD Ameritrade once you learn more. And so I said, why not just start with TD Ameritrade? If I'm going to want to be a pro, I might as well start with the pros. And that just means that we have to be smarter, guys. We have to think harder and learn faster. And that's okay. We're quick. We're firing on all cylinders. But because of that, okay. It is very detailed. That's true, guys. It allows you to trade at a very basic level or at the most complex level you'd like to. He adds, for options, you could do something just like a simple covered call. But on the other hand, if you want to do a deep and wide 4-month, 4-strike, double diagonal, spread straddle whap, no, double diagonal, spread, straddle, strangle, swap. God, dog. Double diagonal, spread, straddle, strangle, swap. We're your guys. Oh, so if we ever want to do a deep and wide 4-month, 4-strike, double diagonal, spread, straddle, strangle, swap, we're your guys. He made that up. He was sitting in his office one day and he was like, what would be a good name for an options, guys? How about a deep and wide 4-month, 4-strike, double diagonal, spread, straddle, strangle, swap? He did it. He sat in his office and he did that. I just got a text and it said, Squealer D, be a good mom and re-register your kids in school. Your child, kids, one kid. Register that kid in school. Why do I wait until the last minute to register every year? You want to know why? Because registration it takes time. And I got to talk to people that I don't like to talk to. Back to this. I'll do that later. I got to write it down. Registration. Write that down. Write it. I actually should write it. Let me write it on paper, guys, because I will forget. Get your guys. I got a new notebook. Look at it. It's so cute. I got a little tiny notebook. And I'm going to write things down on it. Everybody should get a notebook. In order to learn stock trading, I think you need a notebook. So everybody get a notebook. You can get them at the dollar store. This little one, this came for a pack of 2 for $2, guys. $1. Okay, finish. Let me just... Sometimes, guys, this is how life is. You want to learn about the stock market, but then you get a text saying to finish registration. And it's okay. You guys, we got to be multitaskers. If we want to be in the stock market, we got to be able to multitask. That means receiving texts about your school registration and learning about Thinkorswim. So, is Thinkorswim free? According to its pricing page, and little Squealer D, because I know it's free, I've already gotten it. TD Ameritrade doesn't charge platform or data fees. Thinkorswim pricing is as follows. It offers 0 commissions on online, U.S. exchange-listed stocks, American and Canadian ETFs, and options through options trade, though options trades do have a 65-cent per contract fee. Over-the-counter stocks that aren't listed on a U.S. exchange come with a $6.95 commission. Broker-assisted trades generally cost $25. Okay, so if you just do the trade yourself, guys, 0 commission. And if it's not an option, no 65-cent fee. So is this safe? Is Thinkorswim safe, guys? TD Ameritrade is both a brokerage firm and an investment advisor firm. According to the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, or FINRA, it's also a member of the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, abbreviation SIPC. It's not as good as FINRA, guys. SIPC, which protects customers against the loss of cash and securities up to $500,000 should the brokerage firm fail. Which this will cover us, guys, but what happens when we're betting? What happens when we have $1 million on the line? That's what happened with SVB. Go look it up. People, they guaranteed $250 right off the bat. I mean, they did guarantee now to take care of it, but they guaranteed $250 off the bat, and a lot of people had over $250 in it, obviously. So, TD Ameritrade also has an asset protection guarantee. It vows to reimburse customers if they lose cash or securities because of fraud. So, like somebody steals everybody's account, bam, you get it back. How to set up Thinkorswim. Open a TD Ameritrade account, and for desktop, download the installer. A wizard will appear. A wizard, guys, it's almost like we're back at Hogwarts, and walk you through how to install Thinkorswim. But if you have trouble, you can call customer support. Not ready to start trading with your hard-earned cash just yet? Try a paper money account. Thinkorswim's paper money feature, officially stylized as paper money, allows you to practice trading and familiarize yourself with the Thinkorswim platform without risk. Paper money comes with a practice margin account and a practice IRA account with $100,000 in them. You can see your buying power and net liquidating value in your account info gadget, located in the upper left-hand corner. Kinahan says paper trading is designed to get you used to the market. He encourages people to put on positions and really see how they work. When Thinkorswim is in the paper money mode, data is delayed by 20 minutes. The trading platform requires a funded account in order to access real-time market data. Whether you're using paper or real money in a live account, Thinkorswim is full of gadgets and trading tools that allow you to develop and execute trading strategies. Among them are live news, finance headlines pulled from various sources, and Trader TV, webcasts of video news and analysis, both located on the left side bar. You can set up a watch list here as well. That will display certain security ticker symbols and market data. You could customize watch lists, but if it's your first time on Thinkorswim, you may just want to play around with something standard, like the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So, guys, we will bop to that righty quick for you so I can show you. It's easier to see it as we're learning it. So they said we can check out the news. That's this live news live news, and it could be on any ticker. Remember, guys, ticker is the symbol. So AAPL, and we're going to be learning a lot of these tickers. They'll come with memory, guys. The more we hear them, the more we'll learn them. So this is the recent news, live news on Apple, and I think I showed you this the other day, but we can click on it, and it will give us Apple News. So the recentest thing that Thinkorswim could find was 411 at 7:04. The Fed, Williams, doesn't think bank failures will be a big negative for the U.S. economy. So they say the failure of 3 mid-sized U.S. banks and subsequent financial stress is not likely to be a big negative on the U.S. economic outlook, said New York Fed President John Williams. The banking system is really stabilized, but we're going to have to watch carefully. The bank values an uncertainty about the outlook. Okay, so this is straight from the Fed, and people might be, especially not money people, guys, they might think, oh, well, this guy, the Fed president, John Williams, he keeps yanking us around anyway, and the Fed is a private bank, and it's really just there to take advantage of citizens, and it probably is, guys. But the thing about this news isn't that we want you to believe it. You know, like, nobody can make you believe news. That's not what this is about. This is here because this type of news, bond yields fell after soft inflation data from China. So this is going to affect bonds, bond sell prices, and bond sell-throughs. This is going to affect bank sell-through, guys, and bank interest. If the Fed doesn't say that our banking system is stabilized, people aren't going to invest. So like in Bank of America, in their ticker, I don't know what it is. Maybe BUFA? Yeah, okay, BUFA. Nope, they can't. But there's news on it. I don't know what it is, but SVB was the bank. I don't know any bank tickers. But if you look, GoPro, if you look at the tickers, guys, then they will change based on the news. Remember what we learned. News changes stock. It has a news response. That was the news that they're talking about. It's right here on the left-hand side. It's really easy for you. They also said that you can set up a watch list, guys. This would be your watch list. There's a calculator here you could put. And this is a bunch of tools. All these gadgets are here for you to use while you trade. Look, they even have a game, Minesweeper. They have a scratch pad, Tetris. I'm not saying don't use those, but that's not for learning. Level 2 is really great, guys. Level 2 we will learn about, and it helps us see the spread in the bid and the asking price. And we're going to learn about all of that. Those are very interesting. Different lines, live audio. They have like they said, a TV where it shows the news, guys. And so those are all helpful. I like to have the calculator here. I like to have my watch list. I have to have level 2. And then where did my... Yeah. So, like, let's look at Apple News. Good time to mix stocks. Okie dokie, come on. It won't let me click. Click. There we go. Live news. So when it pulls up the live news, it doesn't show you guys. I'm sorry. I thought it did, but it doesn't. It's in another window. Let me see. No, it doesn't show you in that little window. Sorry. But if you click on this right here, it pops up a window and it shows you the news and you can read it. Simple. Simple. Let's pop back over here. Okay. So customizing watch lists. We did that, right? I showed you the watch list, guys. Watch list right here. You make your own watch list. You can add other things. It's super great. Okay, let's pop back over to our story. Okay, so you could add and remove widgets like the calculator. I showed you that. Quick chart, scratch pad, or even Tetris on the sidebar by clicking the plus and the gear icons. Resize by clicking and dragging the bars at the top and right of the different sections. On the right are 9 tabs: monitor, trade, analyze, scan, market watch, charts, tools, education, and help. They're self-explanatory and chock full of data. And so what they mean, and we'll jump back over one more time just to show. On Thinkorswim, up here there are tab marks. You guys see this? Monitor, trade, analyze, scan, market watch, charts, tools, education, and help. And these are all what we're going to use, and they're all chock full of helpful information like the article said. But very first, if you come in here without me, I want you to jump into this education tab first. This education tab is the greatest tab known to man. If you are learning the stock market, you learn to love this education tab. Bop into this learning center. How to Thinkorswim. They have new releases all the time. Integration, name of the game. And this is a comprehensive guide to everything Thinkorswim. Has a think manual, has a how-to, a PDF guide, and mobile trading. This, guys, I've already done half of it. This is great. We're going to go through the whole thing together, because if we don't learn what each of these are, we won't learn how to use TD Ameritrade, and we won't learn how to trade stocks, and then we won't be stock traders. We'll just be pretenders sitting in our living room playing games. So this right here, guys, is what else they were talking about. This is my option buying power, Forex buying power. Remember, guys, that's the foreign stock exchange. We have our net liquidities and day trades, and our cash and sweep vehicle. These are all simulated values. I don't have $199,000 in here. This is paper trading money, so we can practice. So get your paper trading account set up, bop into the education tool, go to Think Manual, and start your learning, because that is where we are going to be tomorrow in Think Manual. So if you go through it first, you'll be ahead of us. You could catch up at the end of the week and not have to attend classes. It's like homeschool for you guys. And then the ones that do want to hear me read, you bop into my class every day, and here we are learning. Let's go back and finish our article, and we'll be done for the day. No homework today, guys, except for set up this account. I need you to. You need to have this account. Opening the account will help you also get closer to trading. Even if you don't have your money saved yet, it will help you want to learn. No, not learn. It will help you want to trade and save your money if you get this set up. When I set it up a couple weeks ago, I can't wait to really trade. I only came back and learned because I don't want to be dumb, guys. I don't want to lose all that fake money and then have to start over again anyway. What am I going to learn losing all the money? How to not lose it? Probably not. I'm going to learn how to not lose it before I lose it. So we're going to learn, and then we're going to trade, and then we're going to get rich. It happens like that, guys. Very first step is learning. I'm going to say it a million times. Because that's how you get $1 million. Okay, so we learned about the little tabs, guys. What's our most important tab? Education. We're going to jump into that education tab, and we're going to swim around in there. So, to buy stock on desktop, pull up the trade tab. You can type in the symbol all products sub-tab and see the name. Last traded price, gain or loss, whether it's easy to borrow, and where is the stock listed. Click the company profile for even more detail, including Thinkorswim's take on what drives the stock, valuation highlights, sources of value, and key trends. It's also adjustable, which is, in Kinahan's opinion, one of the most powerful parts of Thinkorswim. Back to the purchase process. There are a couple of ways to do this, but one method is to find the underlying section and click the ask price labeled Ask X. An order form should come up at the bottom. Enter how many shares you want, the price, the order type you want, and how long you want it to be good for. Then confirm and send. Read it over one more time and submit. It should now show up on your monitor page. And all those, the monitor page, that's one of those tabs. The trade page, that's one of those tabs. We're going to learn all those tabs, but you guys hear everything you have to do just to buy one stock. You have to find this labeled Ask X. You know where we can learn to find that? In the education tab. We have to enter how many shares. Do we even know where to enter how many shares we want? No. The price, the order type, we don't even know different order types. There are limited order types. There are market order types. There are stop order types. There are buy this one and then stop that one order types. I don't even know the names of all the order types. We have to learn the names. There are how many, how long you want it to be good for. We need to know our stops and our starts, and then where the confirm is. There's so many different parts to ordering one stock that we have to learn. And it's all in that education tab, guys. So that's where we are headed tomorrow. If you are interested, tomorrow we will be there. Trade executions are generally fast. The average time it takes for the market orders to be executed is 0.06 seconds, guys. Can you imagine that? Not even 1 second. Your trade goes through in not even 1 second. What? Not all of them. A market order, guys. Remember, there are other orders. There are some orders called limited orders that might not ever be filled. And that's why we have to know them. Because what happens if you make a limited order, but you wanted a market order and you wanted your order in less than a second, but you got a limited order and you will never get your order? It'll be sad. And you'll have lost your chance to make money. So we don't want that. So an option. Find the option chain section and type in a ticker symbol. Calls are on the left, puts are on the right. So we don't even know what calls and puts are yet, guys. We've heard the words, but we don't know. So we would look pretty foolish bopping in and buying us an option like I did. And you want to know what my result was? I couldn't figure out how to sell it and lost 4,000 paper dollars. 4,000. I lost them because I couldn't figure out how to sell. We have to know how to sell before we can buy. That's why we're here. So we have to select an expiration date and an ask price, and then fill out the order form and get our quantity and our order type and lock in the price and the time force and confirm and press send, and then it should be on our monitor page. So we'll let you be basic and allow you complexity in everything that we do, Kinahan says. If you want to tailor the order, you can tailor the order as much as you want to. And that, my friends, is how you get rich. You tailor things to your needs. You let your money work for you. And that's what we're learning to do. So charting, guys, charting is probably, look at all these charts. Look at all these different things you can do in the charts. We've seen a million different charts just from my thumbnails. And those, guys, are real charts of what it looks like. There's going to be a line that goes up and a line that goes down. And we're going to learn to read them. So Thinkorswim is famous for its charts. Kinahan says the trading platform has more than 400 different charting patterns. So there's got to be one that you can get really excited about. The charts also offer extensive customization. You can change the chart type, choosing from options like candle, bar line, and a equivo volume, a Heiken Ashi. I don't know what any of these are. This is like speaking a whole nother language. The default chart style is a candlestick. And guys, that is all I know, candlestick. So we have to learn what a bar, a line, an equivolume, and a Heiken Ashi is. With a price column on the right and time along the x-axis. Okay. Woo! So a candlestick, guys, we're going to bop over here. This is, remember my favorite place. Yahoo Finance. Because Yahoo Finance has my favorite charts. And I like them. Look, we got all these different charts. Charts. So let me see if I can zoom in and get you a candlestick look. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at me. I did it. First try. Look at these candlesticks, guys. Those are candlesticks. See? They don't really look like candlesticks to me. I think it looks more like, I don't know, a spark plug or something. But whatever. Candlesticks. That's what they mean when they say candlesticks. And you can change these. I don't know how. We're going to learn. But you can change these candlesticks to look like other things. You can make them look like a bar. What else did they say? You can make them look like a line, an equivalvolume, and a Heikin-Ashi. So we can do all of those things. So if you're a chart enthusiast, you can adjust time frame, colors, cursor, and even the background. You can click and drag to section off and zoom in on specific time frames. Make notes with drawings, add studies such as volatility indicators, and share to your heart's content. So we can share our charts with each other, guys. So, do you need help? The explosion in interest in investing, trading strategies, and stock trading over the past year, thanks to Robinhood, GameStop, Elon Musk, and the like, means a lot of rookie investors have recently entered the stock market. But you don't have to be an experienced trader to use Thinkorswim. One of TD Ameritrade's priorities is education. So you're welcome, even if this is your first time trading. Kinahan says the Thinkorswim platform wants people to understand risk right out of the gate. One of the mistakes new traders often make is looking at an opportunity and going starry-eyed at how much they can potentially gain. But traders with more experience tend to ask themselves, what can I reasonably lose? From there, they consider, is what I can make a decent trade-off for what I feel I can lose? Risk management, guys. We think we understand trading and try to help people avoid many of the mistakes that we made, Kinahan says, and that's why we teach that first. On the Analyze tab, there's a probability analysis tool that can help you determine whether a stock will move in the future. You can also do this by expanding your charts. Active traders who do have experience and the desire to go deeper into the Thinkorswim world can use the programming language ThinkScript to make their own studies, trading strategies, alerts, and more. If you click on the Education tab, Thinkorswim will take you to its Learning Center, which features guides on everything from platform layout to entry and exit strategies to the Forex trading interface. The Learning Center also has webcast tutorials on how to trade futures and how to make use of the calendar, an interface that includes earning reports, conference calls, and the like. And of course, offsite, there are YouTube tutorials for pretty much any Thinkorswim question you can think of. Kinahan says usage of Thinkorswim's official education tab was up 300% last year. The number one video was a tutorial about stock fundamental analysis. I think the retail traders weren't given nearly enough credit for the amount of time they spent on education, he says. People were not only trading, but wanted to learn to understand better. How to understand better. We're biased, but we say reading this guide is a good start. So there we go, guys. We got a good start. We know what a lot of these words are. We've checked out our Thinkorswim app that we have downloaded on our computer, and you guys will do that. This is the last thing I'm going to show you. This is an example of a paper trading journal. This is kind of what I'm going to keep, guys. I am going to make my own. This one is off of Amazon. I was making one. I can't get it to show up on my screen, though, because I don't know how to use OBS very well. I'm still learning. So I am making one in Excel right now, and it looks kind of like this. We are going to have the date, and we're going to use one of these every day that we trade, so we can write down a lot of stuff. This one doesn't have everything I want on it, but it has a general idea. The date, the market condition, which is like, is it a bearish or bullish? I want your available funds that we're going to use, the different types of what you're trading. And then we're going to do the time, whether you bought it or sold it, how many, the price, the cost, the proceeds, the net gain. And then I also want to put why you took the risk or what risk you took and what type of analysis you used, because that way, when we go back over our journals, we have evidence of how we made successful trades so that in the future, all of our trades can become successful. So this is what I've been working on. And on our very first trade, I want us to be able to have these, even if we just write it down in our little books, guys. We don't even have to print anything out. We can just keep, write it crossways like this way, and just keep it in your little book. Something so we can look back at the end of the week or the end of the period that we're going to trade for, and we can see where we were successful and where we were not successful. So this one costs $6.99. It's not what we want exactly. I am going to finish mine on Excel, and I think I'm going to throw it in. I don't even know, guys. I'm not good at this, but if anything, I'll put it on my Discord, and I will have a link to Discord so you guys can go get it for free. Maybe I can put it in the description of my YouTube. Maybe I can, I don't know where I can put it, where you guys can easily get it, but I will put it somewhere, even if we have to go put it in Discord. So that is it, my friends. We are done for today. You guys did great. If you stayed through this whole thing, congratulations to you. You are a winner, and you will be a winner in the market, because the number one way to get smart in the stock market is to learn. Okay? And that's what we're doing here. So congratulations for learning today. I am proud of you. I'm proud of myself. And one day we are going to be making trades on this page, and it will be so fun. And you will know what's going on because you've been here from the beginning. So if this is your first class today, welcome. Pop into the stock market learning folder and check out all of the other videos so that you can have the full background and get smart. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. We will be on TD Ameritrade. So have yours open so you can follow along, guys. It is 100% free. It's just paper trading, no money required. Just open the account and we can money trade. Webull told me that I can't trade options, so we will be on TD Ameritrade because I want to practice with options, my friends. So I will see you, and you, even you who came in late and watched this after I was done. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's okay if you watch this afterwards. You do not have to catch it live. Everybody's timing is different. These are put here so you can watch it later and you can get smart. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, neighbors, and enjoy your life. Enjoy it while you can, because it's about to get so crazily good, you're not going to know what to do. When we're rich, you aren't going to know what to do with all that money we make. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.